Episode of the Everblack Podcast is brought to you by Deathwish, Hotrods and Kustoms. Check out their Instagram for all their new t-shirts, caps, beanies, cups, and the all-new Atomic Death lineup. Well, Ted, my name's Nev. It's great to meet you, brother.
Oh, good. Great to meet you too.
Yeah, awesome, man. Awesome. Thanks for joining us on the show, of course. The new Amon Amarth album, The Great Heathen Army, comes out on August 5, and it's a great fucking record, man. It's really heavy, and I think it's one of the best Amon Amarth albums yet. Do you think that's due to being forged in the fires of the apocalypse, if you will? You know, how much did that come into
I think that could be has a lot to do with it, you know. This last couple of years was pretty crazy for us or for the whole world, and I mean we took a lot of inspiration from the fact, you know, that everything was fucked up. You know, it gave us anger and energy for the new album, and we also had a lot of extra time to actually make an album really well thought through, and we had time to polish all the details. So it feels like a super solid album. We're super happy with this one.
You should be, dude. It's so good. I was cranking it at the gym. I was cranking it at work. You know, I was. It's good for all. Okay, driving got a little bit crazy with the driving though, a little too heavy on the pedal. But it was it's good for all occasions. But obviously, you know, when you started working on it, the world had changed quite drastically. But when you went into it, what were the biggest obstacles that you guys were facing in regards to making it?
Well, actually, that's the fun part, because the Corona, for example, didn't really change our way how we write and do music. You know, we were cut short on the Berserker touring, so we were like in the middle of touring for the last album, the Berserker, and that was kind of like what fucked everything up. So financially, it was a bit of a hassle, of course. But the way we write music in Sweden, we didn't have like super tight, you know, the Corona restriction was not very hard. So we were able to go on with our music writing progress just the way we always done. And when we were ready for the studio, the world already started to open up again a little bit. So we were able to go to England to record the album. But we had the issue with this one was that we wanted to have Andy Sneap to record the album, but he was busy with Judas Priest. So we were looking to go back to US again for this album, and but it was impossible to be able to get the visas and the travel restrictions. So we had to cancel that. And then Andy Sneap got free from Judas Priest for a while because of the heart attack. So not his heart attack, but
no, I remember that.
Yeah. So then he was free all of a sudden. So we called him and said, "Hey, now when you're free, do you have time for us?" And he said, "Yeah, hell yeah." He was stuck in his house in the Corona anyway, so and he's got his studio there, so he was ready to record an album with us.
You know, Sneap's the best, hey? Like, not only he's really good at what he does, but he's also just a really good dude. Like,
oh yeah, he's a fantastic guy. We enjoy it so much when we're over there recording with him. It's and this time really, you know, we were working early morning to late evening, like 7 days a week. We were really like working hard on this album. We had so much fun.
But you know, having fun is one thing, but does he crack the whip sometimes? Can he be a bit of a hard ass where he's like, "All right, guys, we're going to do this take again," or you know?
No, I mean, he's very it has to be perfect. So, you know, he will make you take it over and over again until he's happy with it, but not in a way that we're just like the whip is on. It's more like in a friendly way. We always both parts are aiming for the best production possible. So I mean, we're all in it for the same reason. So it's not like you feeling, oh fuck, he's an asshole pushing me. It's the other way around, you know. Yeah, make sure this sounds great, you know.
That's it. And man, I gotta say, the guitar and bass tone on is sick. So good.
Yeah. I'm really happy with the sound. It's really, we got this raw, heavy, you know, coming from the last album where we had a bit more heavy metal influences on the strings. This time we aimed for more old, a little bit back, more harsh, you know, raw guitars and bass. So I think we really managed to get that.
Yeah, 100%, 100%, man. And you know, as I mentioned before, it's like it's really heavy, but it's still got those catchy melodies and the crowd chanting moments. You know, when it starts writing that stuff, when it comes to writing that stuff, I should say, do you guys map that out? Like, do you go in with a plan, go, okay, we need to have this here and this here, or does it just sort of flow naturally?
Most of the time it flows naturally because we write the stuff we like to listen to ourselves. And that is exactly that. You know, we want to have those catchy parts and we want to have the heavy chugs and all that. But of course, when you write a song, you do have in mind kind of like the live situation, or how is this going to come out on album or live, you know, what's the best, maybe if we tweak it this way, we make the chorus one more time here to get really the chant going with the audience and things like that. So you have like a live situation in your head when you write the songs, but in general we write whatever we like, and that's what ends up on the album.
Man, there's some moments on this album, I swear, no spoilers, but it's going to be so good live.
yeah,
so good, man.
Sure.
Like, oh, dude, there was one, I was at work, the old day job, and I was like, oh man, I don't even want to spoil it, but it's just, there's this one moment that I was like, man, I can't wait to hopefully be there in the crowd and they play this, and it's like so triumphant, man. Just you wait, guys.
Well, I have the same thing, you know. I want to play this in front of a crowd because that's where you get all the energy from back from because when we write the song and the audience enjoys it, that gives us everything back, you know, 100% back. It's so much fun for us to play those songs.
Man, you've been doing this a long time. You've been there from the beginning and you played hundreds of, probably thousands of shows. Do you still get that feeling that, you know, the hair standing back on the back of your neck and the butterflies in your stomach, you know, metal butterflies?
Yeah,
you know, like
it's still it's still there for sure. You know, it's really even though you might think, you know, it's gets boring after a while, but it really doesn't. You know, what's boring is everything around. You know, before the show, the travel and the sound checks and whatnot. You know, but once you get up on stage, you're still thrilled, you know, you're still got that adrenaline, you know, when you're waiting, you know, the minutes before you go on, you prepare everything, you can hear the crowd, and it's still like the same feeling I have when I'm in front of the stage, you know, watching my favorite bands. I have the same, it's this similar feeling, you know, even though I'm on stage now, but it's the same experience.
Man, if you could bottle it, hey. If you could bottle that feeling, you'd be a billionaire.
Yeah. It would be the most addictive drug ever.
I know, right? It's the best thing in the world. And I've only done it not on your scale, but you know, I get a kick out of it. I love it, you know. But you know, the video for Get in the Ring is pretty amazing with the Viking Mad Max apocalypse. I mean, being in Australia, Mad Max. You know, come on, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't all live like that. Only some of us. But you got Erick Redbeard in the video, which you wrote the song for, right? That's his theme.
Yeah. Well, we aim to do like a walk-in song for him. I'm not sure if he's going to use it or not, but we just became friends over the years because he's a big metalhead, and we've been talking about doing something, you know, for him. He wanted to have something, and we said as soon as we have something that we think fit, we're up for it. So we wrote this song, and then we thought this is going to be perfect for this thing. And then the lyrics is all about, you know, wrestling and kind of like that fighting thing. And then we asked him if he wanted to join the video, and he said, yeah, sure. So we we managed to do the whole package. Have him a song for him with him in the video and lyrics about him. So it was great fun.
The wrestling world and metal world, I guess, wrestling and all the nerdy stuff, and metal seems to cross over in lots of different ways. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
I guess we love it.
No, it is that way. I mean, I can see it all the time. The how they go into each other in a way. Metalheads, or they like certain things, and and we use that opportunity to get ourselves into those places too, because we're also fans of all this stuff. Wrestling, we grew up with that, so that's awesome. You see him, Redbeard, with different metal shirts on TV. That really gives you feels awesome.
It's everywhere, dude. And talking about, obviously, the nerdy stuff. Like we've got you recently did the video game for where you contributed Berserker to the Iron Maiden game, Legacy of the Beast, which is fucking huge. And then how was that? Like, that would have been a mad experience having the character in the video game.
Yeah, I mean, we're all in our band. We grew up with Iron Maiden, a huge fan. So it was an honor to have our character in their games. We were super excited, and it was so much fun playing and seeing the Berserker in next to Eddie in a game. That's like that's a dream come true. As a metalhead, and as a fan of Iron Maiden, that's it doesn't get much better than that.
Nah, man, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty damn awesome. And there's also the video for the title track where the kids are playing the board game as well.
Yeah,
that's really cool. Is there any plans to maybe expand on that? Because take my money right now, dude.
Well, yeah, there are some. We got some ideas. Nothing confirmed yet, but hopefully we can do something out of that too. That's that is definitely on the list, and if it's possible, we will do something with it.
It looked really cool. Really, really cool.
Yeah.
Dude, you'll make a zillion bucks doing that. Because as I said, us nerdy dudes love metal and nerdy things like board games. I guess it's not nerdy, it's for everyone, but I'm part of that too.
Yeah, no, I'm a huge fan of board games myself. So.
Are you a Warhammer dude? Or what's
well, I was Warhammer when I was younger, but not so much nowadays. Now it's more classic board games of different sorts. I always try to find new games whenever I can. There's so many different board games out there. It's fucking thousands of them. Usually you only see those classic ones, Monopoly and the stuff, but there's a huge movement with just different board games out there if you know where to look.
Oh, do you know what would be cool? Amon Amarth and Monopoly. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. See? Take all the money. Take all the money.
Yeah.
But of course, I mean, you've got some kick-ass tours coming up with Machine Head in Europe in September, and you're also hitting the road with probably one of the best fucking death metal tour packages I've ever seen. Carcass, Cattle Decapitation, and Obituary. Dude, I'm so jealous. That is huge. Yeah,
that's a pretty massive package for sure. I mean, it's like the best of the best, and it's kind of diverse too. So it's that's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be packed houses and for every show, and will be tons of fun because now we're just this is going to be the first two tours for after the Corona. So everybody's going to be excited too. So hopefully that will be great success.
Man. Like both those two, man, I just wish I could just sell my house and come on a big adventure. I'll say that really quiet, so she doesn't hear. No, but hopefully we'll see you down in Australia. Is there plans to come back down here and drink our beers and battle across our country?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's totally on the plan. We have nothing confirmed yet though, but we were aiming to go there already for Berserker, but as you know, our touring was cut short, so we missed a lot of the touring for that one. So we definitely need to catch up with Australia and Asia in general, and we just managed to do the main markets for last album. We did Europe and US, and then we just started on South America when shit hit the fan. So
yeah,
we're eager to get out and play the rest of the world.
Man, I can't wait. But you know, you got your big sets now, and they seem to be getting bigger and bigger. Like you've got, like you've had the boat, you've had that big, massive helmet with the flames coming out. Like, what is there something that you got cooking up to top that for this tour?
Well, I couldn't tell you because then I would have to kill you.
Oh, yeah.
No, but we got some new plans for sure. We always have new ideas in the works. So yeah, there will be some new stuff for this season too.
Awesome, man. Well, what else you got coming up for the rest of the year apart from the tour, man? Any spoilers? Anything else you can drop?
No, I mean we start touring soon, like early September, and after that there will be just touring for the rest of the year. So we've been resting enough now. Now it's time to get to work.
Get on that big Viking boat and take over the world again.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, Ted, it's been awesome hanging out with you on this show, brother. You know, the new Amon Amarth album, The Great Heathen Army, is out on August 5. We'll have all the links down here. You take care of yourself. You and the boys have a safe tour, and we will see you very soon, I hope.
Yes, I hope so too.
Awesome,
I'm
man.
Looking forward to meet everybody again.
Yeah, dude. Hey, we'll keep the beers nice and cold for you, all right?
Awesome.